I feel like when people talk about love, especially like poetry and writing about love, it's very like mature and serious, and like it's like this deep thing. And like in high school, like everyone's crush changes every other week. Like there's no real depth to it. It's kind of just like excitement. Especially with women and young girls, people can kind of write off those feelings as like, oh, she's just being dramatic, she's just exaggerating, she's a teenager, she doesn't get it. And like, I think I internalized that a lot growing up. But then I would write about it and I'd be like, this was such a real feeling to me in that moment, even if a week later, like, I'm like, that's so stupid. I think it's like, it's such an important time in your life because so many things are changing, and I just never saw it anywhere else. So I really wanted to kind of encapsulate that. I mean, it is called Love Letters to Myself, and I think that was like a big part of the journey for me, was learning to love myself and to be okay with who I was. So many things fluctuated through all the, like my life, through all the poems, and like there is a huge section that's kind of like about heartbreak, and like I think that whole period of my life was, there's so many things changing. And then I kind of would come home and at the end of the day, I just had me. I was like, if I don't like me, then I'm gonna have a miserable rest of my life, because at the end of the day, no matter what, I'm stuck with me. Being able to write about that and kind of like have those vulnerable moments just to myself, where I talked about my struggles with mental health, or my struggles with self-doubt, my struggles with feeling like I wasn't enough for other people. Through that, I learned that like I am flawed and I'm not a perfect human being, and that's okay, and I don't have to be, and I can just be who I am and write about that and live like that.
I've been writing love letters to you, but I think my love got lost in the mail. I sent you flowers only for you to throw them in the trash. I dug them out to replant them, but they grew back dead. You tell me you love me just to fill the silence, the quiet a testament to the chasm growing between us. When you're angry, your words cut deep, but poetry spills out of me, staining your hands red as blood. I write you letters, of love, of reconciliation, of peace. I immortalize you in ink and fall in love with the pages. You rip them up in front of my eyes as you tell me I'm so talented, as you throw them in flames to feel your fury. I've been writing love letters for as long as I can remember. It never mattered who I was addressing them to. I hold on to love that has left me long ago, even as my letters return back to their sender. All my life, I've been sending love letters like they have no worth to recipients who never deserved it. All my life, I wanted someone to write me love letters. But from now on, I'll be writing them to myself.
I've learned that everything is a process. Like life is a process, becoming who I am is a process, love is a process, like so many things. I think I often think in black and whites and all or nothing. And I think this book, if it's taught me anything, is that like everything requires work, and it's never just going to be one thing. Everything's constantly in flux. And I think that's really comforting, because like when you're in the worst time of your life or the worst heartbreak or whatever, you know that it's not going to be forever. So I think I've really learned to like just embrace that, the chaos of it, I guess. My biggest goal with my writing is to have people resonate with it and have them learn something about themselves through it. Giving people the ability and the vehicle to reflect on their own life and who they are is one of the greatest parts about writing, because even if they've never experienced anything similar to what I've experienced, I hope that they can still read it and have like just an opinion on it. Yeah, I think one of the best parts about poetry is that you can really look inward, even if it's something that you can't relate to. So I would hope that they can resonate, and if not, I hope that they can just kind of think about who they are in relation to my writing.